Someone insults you in front of everyone, criticizes your work, disrespects you publicly. Your blood boils. You want to explode. But what if I told you there's a way to become completely untouchable? That no insult, no disrespect, no provocation could ever shake you again? The Stoics mastered this 2,000 years ago. Today, I'm showing you exactly how. Anger is one of the most destructive forces in your life. It clouds your judgment, ruins relationships, destroys opportunities, and worst of all, it gives control to the people who provoke you. Think about it. Every time someone makes you angry, they're controlling your emotions, your energy, your entire day. You're not the one in charge anymore. They are. Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in Rome, understood this. He wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." But most people never realize this. They spend their entire lives reacting to everything around them, slaves to their emotions. Today, that changes. I'm going to give you 5 Stoic practices that will make you unshakable. By the end of this video, you'll have the exact tools to never get angry or bothered by anyone again. Let's begin. First practice, reframe the insult, the power of perception. Here's the truth most people never understand. Insults only hurt because you allow them to. Seneca said, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality." Think about that. When someone insults you, the words themselves are just noise, sound waves hitting your ear. What gives them power is the meaning you attach to them. Let me give you an example. Someone calls you lazy. You have 2 choices. Choice 1, take it personally, get angry, defend yourself. Spend the next hour replaying the conversation in your head. Or choice 2, pause and ask, is this really about me, or is this about them? 9 times out of 10, it's about them. People project their own insecurities, frustrations, and failures onto others. When someone criticizes you harshly, they're revealing their own internal battle, not yours. Here's the shift. The next time someone offends you, don't react immediately. Pause, breathe, and say to yourself, this is their problem, not mine. Watch how quickly the anger dissolves. Because once you realize their words have nothing to do with your worth, they lose all power over you. Practice this once today, just once. Someone says something that would normally trigger you, pause, reframe, move on. That's how you start building an unshakable mind. Second practice, control what you can, ignore what you can't. Epictetus, who went from slave to one of history's greatest philosophers, taught the most powerful lesson in Stoicism. Some things are in our control, others are not. Let me break this down. Other people's words, not in your control. Their actions, not in your control. Their opinions about you, completely outside your control. But your response? That's 100% in your control, and that's where your power lives. Most people waste massive amounts of energy trying to control things they can't. They argue with people who won't listen. They stress about outcomes they can't influence. They obsess over opinions they can't change. All of that is wasted energy. Here's what Stoics do instead. They draw a clear line. On one side, things they can control, their thoughts, their actions, their responses. On the other side, everything else. And they let go of everything on the other side, completely. When someone tries to provoke you, ask yourself, is this within my control? If the answer is no, let it go immediately. Don't give it another second of your attention. If the answer is yes, then act, calmly, strategically, without emotion. This one question will save you years of unnecessary anger. Try it right now. Think of something that's been bothering you lately. Ask yourself, is this in my control? If not, release it. Feel how much lighter you become when you stop carrying what was never yours to carry. Before we continue, I want to share something quickly. I've been studying Stoic philosophy for years, and these practices have completely transformed how I move through life. If you're finding value in this, I'd really appreciate it if you subscribed. It helps me keep creating content like this, and honestly, it means a lot to know this is resonating with you. All right, let's keep going, because the next practice is a game changer. Third practice, prepare for the worst. This might sound strange, but the Stoics believed in something called negative visualization. It's the practice of mentally preparing for challenges before they happen. Marcus Aurelius did this every single morning. He would remind himself, Today, I will encounter people who are selfish, rude, and arrogant, but I will not let it disturb my peace. Why did he do this? Because when you prepare your mind for negativity, it loses its sting when it actually occurs. You're not caught off guard, you're not shocked, you expected it. And because you expected it, you don't react emotionally. Here's how you use this. Every morning, take 30 seconds. Close your eyes and remind yourself, today, I might face criticism, I might encounter rudeness, I might be disrespected, but none of it will control me. That's it, 30 seconds. Those 30 seconds arm your mind for the entire day. When someone actually does insult you, your brain says, I already prepared for this. Moving on. No anger, no reaction. Just calm. This isn't pessimism. This is preparation. And preparation is power. Start tomorrow morning. Before you check your phone, before you start your day, spend 30 seconds mentally preparing for the challenges ahead. You'll be shocked at how much more control you have when negativity arrives. Fourth practice. Respond with indifference. Here's a truth that will change your life. Nothing frustrates an angry person more than someone who refuses to react. Imagine a fire. What happens when you remove oxygen? It dies. That's exactly how anger works. When someone tries to provoke you and you respond with calm indifference, their anger has nothing to feed on. It suffocates. Let me tell you a story. There was a philosopher named Crates. One day, a man slapped him across the face in public. Everyone expected Crates to retaliate. Instead, he smiled and said, I should have known to wear a helmet today. The crowd laughed. The man who slapped him looked foolish, and Crates walked away with his dignity intact. That's the power of indifference. When you refuse to engage with negativity, you take away its power. You're no longer playing their game. You're above it. Here's how you practice this. The next time someone tries to provoke you, insults you, challenges you, disrespects you, don't argue. Don't defend yourself. Don't even acknowledge the provocation. Simply smile. Stay calm and walk away. That silence is more powerful than any words you could say, because your lack of reaction proves that they have no power over you. And when people realize they can't control you, they stop trying. Start using this today. Someone says something to get a rise out of you, give them nothing. Just calm, just indifference. Watch how quickly they lose interest. Fifth practice. Train your mind daily. Stoicism isn't a philosophy you read once and forget. It's a practice, a discipline, something you do every single day. If you want to truly become unshakable, you need to train your mind like you train your body. Marcus Aurelius journaled every night. He reflected on his day. He analyzed moments where he felt anger creeping in. He asked himself, how could I have responded better? And over time, his responses became automatic, calm, controlled, powerful. Here's your daily practice. Every night before bed, open your journal or notes app. Write down one moment today where you felt anger or frustration. Then ask yourself, what triggered this? Was it in my control? How could I have responded differently? That's it, 5 minutes. But those 5 minutes will rewire your brain over time. You'll start noticing patterns. You'll see your triggers before they happen. And eventually, you'll stop reacting altogether. This is how you build an unshakable mind. Not through one big moment, but through small daily decisions to reflect, adjust, and improve. Start tonight. One moment, one reflection. Watch how much you change in 30 days. So here's the truth. You now have 5 Stoic practices that will make you untouchable. Reframe the insult. Control what you can. Prepare for the worst. Respond with indifference. Train your mind daily. But knowing these practices means nothing if you don't use them. So here's my challenge for you. For the next 7 days, every time someone tries to provoke you, respond with complete calmness. Don't argue, don't defend, don't react. Just observe. Watch how they respond. Watch how much more control you feel. Then come back to this video and drop a comment. Tell me what changed, because I guarantee something will. And if this video helped you, do me a favor, like it. Subscribe to the channel. Share it with someone who needs to hear this, because the world needs more people who can't be shaken, more people who choose peace over reaction, more people living like Stoics. Remember what Marcus Aurelius said, you have power over your mind, not outside events. The moment you truly understand that, no one will ever control you again. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.